Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your January mid-month energy check-in reading. Let's find out what's going on with the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the mid-month of January. What you can expect perhaps for the remainder of the month. But again, time is fluid. Keep in mind that time is fluid. So whenever you're guided to this message and it happens to resonate, then it is your message. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking the video. If you have subscribed, welcome back. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. I appreciate anyone who's clicked on this video. I'm glad you're here. Your watch time, your watch minutes, your likes, your comments, they're all appreciated. So let's find out what we have for Sagittarius. It's getting late and I've got you and the rest of the zodiac to do as far as Sagittarius through Pisces. So I may be losing my voice, so bear with me, you guys. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-month January. What's the energy check-in? We're going to look at the past, the present, and the future, the immediate future, and then we'll get some advice, overall advice from the Mystic Rebel Oracle. What do we have for Sagittarius? Let's look at the past. We have the Two of Cups. Some type of choice and love in the past. And the King of Swords. Perhaps to someone who was emotionally unavailable. Maybe a little bit cold and detached from you. Or having a plan in some type of partnership. Someone who approached a love situation, you know, with logic and some type of practicality, some type of plan. In the present, we have the Eight of Pentacles. It's working on something, investing in your work, working hard at something, maybe some type of apprenticeship. What else do we have presently for Sagittarius? We have the Seven of Wands, standing your ground, being defensive about your work, maybe in the workplace. Immediate future, we have the Six of Swords, walking away from something, moving on from something, and the Queen of Cups. Having compassion, finding your compassion for yourself, getting back to your emotional stability. Overall energy under the deck, we have the Fool card. So this is taking a leap of faith, having taken a risk, maybe being impulsive, you know, some type of impulsive decision maybe. But we're going to clarify some of these and figure out what's going on mid-month for you, Sagittarius. So again, Two of Cups, King of Swords. In the past, there could have been a choice in love. Presented with some type of choice in love or coming into partnership with someone. This someone could be someone who's maybe a little bit cold, a little bit detached, just kind of cool though, as far as their emotional expressiveness, just a little cool. Doesn't mean they don't have emotions, it just means the way they express them isn't super lovey-dovey, okay? Warm and fuzziness. But choosing love. This could, if this is not like a romantic partnership or something to do with a relationship, a connection, it could have something to do with work, making a choice about a work situation that, you know, coming into a partnership with someone in a business arrangement, and you two coming up with some type of plan on how you're going to move forward with this business project. Because we do see in the present the Eight of Coins here, the Eight of Pentacles. This is working. This is working hard, putting in the work and effort towards something, you know, to build towards your financial stability, and some type of financial success. It could be investing into the relationship, into the partnership, whether it's romantic or business or otherwise, but investing, putting the work in that it takes to build a relationship, excuse me, or a partnership. And this is standing your ground, putting in the work, standing your ground in that, putting in your work, maybe in that relationship, in that romantic connection, or even at work. If this isn't, like I said, some type of romantic connection or relationship situation, it has something more to do with work, then this could be having to stand your ground and be defensive in the workplace itself. Even if this is like a business endeavor, or your business that you're working on, like might be some type of side hustle that you're working on. You're doing your homework, putting in the work to build it, and you're standing your ground and laboring that work. In the immediate future, we see the Six of Swords moving on from something. This could have been in this past relationship. Maybe again, someone was, maybe not too emotionally available, a little bit cool and detached, and not putting in the work. Maybe you were putting in the work, they weren't putting in the work, and you standing your ground about, and enforcing your boundaries about what it means to be in a partnership with you, Sagittarius. Or this could be vice versa. Just remember, energies are interchangeable, so you'll know where you fit in the story. But this is moving on from a situation. This could be deciding to move on from this business partnership, even if it's not a romantic connection. Moving on from a job and looking for something that's going to fill your cup. Getting back to the compassion and nurturing of yourself, and what would sustain your emotions and fulfill you emotionally. Again, romantically or business-wise or otherwise. Just, it could even be with a friendship or something of that nature. But let's clarify to see what all of this is about. What is this Two of Cups? Why is the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? What's the Two of Cups, please? Show me the Two of Cups. The Fool card. Again, yeah, we have the Fool under the deck here. That's your overall energy. So this was taking a leap of faith, maybe rushing into something too impulsively, or making an impulsive, foolish decision where you didn't have all of, the facts in a situation. But this is, making a choice to get into some type of partnership, romantic or otherwise. But this is with the King of Swords. Maybe you didn't take the time to have a plan when it came to being in this partnership. For others, this could be again just coming into the partnership, taking this leap of faith, wanting a new beginning, taking this leap of faith, forming a partnership, looking at this love opportunity, looking at this business opportunity or business partnership, this connection in some type of way, and deciding that you're going to jump right in. And it could have been again with someone who could have had someone that while you were being impulsive, maybe they weren't, because again, the King of Swords is someone who always is planning for the future. This is like Aquarius energy. This is someone with a lot of forward thinking, and strategic, and has a plan, looking towards the future, innovating, how they want their future to look. And so maybe this person didn't have the best intentions. But let's see, what is this King of Swords? The Knight of Swords. So yeah, I don't really feel like the person themselves. This could be you. This could be the universe saying that, Sagittarius, you are being too impulsive in this situation, because you have the Knight of Swords here. And the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, they're both holding one sword, and this represents the truth. So I feel like for some of you, this is the universe saying that, you maybe were too impulsive and didn't look at the risk in moving forward in a situation, not having a plan, and we're a little too hasty in moving forward in a situation. This could also be, if this does represent someone that you connected to, whether romantically or in a business partnership, someone again who speaks their truth, and sometimes that truth is rather harsh and cutting. This could also be you, Sagittarius, because you do represent the truth and speaking your truth, the seekers of truth, and sometimes your words come out in a way that may be offensive to people if they don't understand Sagittarius energy. It says what it says. It's like there's no sugarcoating Sagittarius. Sagittarius is truth. So let's see, what is this 8 of Pentacles? working at something, working hard at something, putting in the work for something. What's the Eight of Pentacles? We have the Knight of Cups. So this could have been certainly someone who you were dealing with that maybe it initially charmed you, but they weren't really emotionally available. They weren't. They were more cool and detached than they initially presented themselves to be. This could also be someone new coming in to offer you some type of romantic gesture or something of that nature. But this could also be you working hard at trying to present romance within the situation, or them even trying to present romance within the situation or restore romance back to the situation. This could also be you, if it doesn't have something to do with the connection, this could be you working hard at something that brings you some type of, what is the word I'm looking for? There's an emotional fulfillment in this cup, and it brings joy and satisfaction, some type of emotional satisfaction in your world. But for some of you, I do feel like maybe this person, this King of Swords, Knight of Swords person, may have said something that was a little cutting, maybe disruptive a little bit to the partnership, and now is trying to make some type of amends with some type of romantic gesture, working hard at that. But you have your defenses up. You have your guards up at this point. And again, this could be vice versa. You could be trying to make amends with somebody and restore that romance back into a situation. What is the Seven of Wands? So we have the Queen of Cups again, and we have the Star card. So yeah, I do feel like someone's trying to remain hopeful. You're trying to remain hopeful, or they're trying to remain hopeful in how to bring the compassion back into a situation, and being wishful. But there's some guarded energy. There's some boundaries that's been put in place, some defensiveness in a situation now because of something that was said that was maybe done impulsively. Something harsh. What is the Six of Swords in the future that's moving on from something? Maybe you decide to move away from the situation. So the Six of Swords is the High Priestess. Someone may even ghost you, or you may ghost someone else, or there's some type of secrets in this situation where someone decides intuitively they need to move on from the situation. I'm gonna get some more clarifiers on from the past, because I'm not really sure what this is. What is the Queen of Cups in the immediate future? What's the Queen of Cups in the immediate future? The Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like, someone decides that they're bored and discontent in a situation. They decide to move on. Intuitively, they feel like they need to move on because there could be secrets. Someone could be hiding something. Someone could even, again, ghost in this situation. There could be some ghosting in this situation. Someone just dips and they're like, deuces, I'm out. Doesn't say anything. That is very King of Swords energy as well. Even though they do represent the truth, they can be very cold and detached. And so someone decides to move on and they don't say shit about it. They just kind of slowly back out, disappear, leaving the other person wondering, what happened to my Sagittarius, or what happened to my King of Swords, where'd they go? And now they're looking at how they're going to fill their own cup. What is this Knight of Swords? What happened in the past? Please show me the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. There could have been two people here in this situation. These are very contrasting energies, where one is very action-oriented. They're both action-oriented. One is just very hasty in their actions, and the other is very slow and stable and predictable in their actions. And it could be, Sagittarius. Maybe this is you being hasty. trying to move something forward in a way that pushes this King of Swords to retract even further away from their emotions, because the King of Swords wants to plan for the future. And sometimes planning, even though this King of Swords is air energy, again, there's logic and practicality in their approach in life, and so that could represent this Knight of Pentacles, where they wanted things to move slow, but someone is in this Fool energy, maybe, not looking at the risks that are involved. Let's look at the Fool under the deck and see why that is the overall energy. Why is the Fool card here? So we have the Page of Swords and we have the Chariot in reverse. So yeah, I feel like someone was lacking the motivation and the drive to move things forward in a way that maybe, and again, this could be you or them, and someone wanted to move things quickly or was willing to jump all in, and someone was not motivated to do that. Someone feels like there's more research to be done in a situation. For a lot of you, I do feel strongly that this has something to do with like a partnership, maybe some type of business endeavor, a project that you were trying to collaborate on, and someone feels like, you may move a little too fast and not doing the research that's involved in trying to get things done, taking the time to learn certain information about what you need to do in this project, because again, here we see someone who is willing to put in the work, who works hard. She's even at her computer looking and researching what it means to be successful in the job, and somebody, standing the ground about that. But someone was perhaps, more emotionally involved in what all this means and wanting to move it forward, and being a little hasty with the communication. So, if this is like a romantic situation though, and not like some business or some type of just general partnership with someone, this could, if this was a romantic situation, someone ghosted at this point. There could be, just kind of keeping tabs on each other, or one person keeping tabs on the other, and seeing how, the other person, there's no forward movement. There's no motivation to move anything forward, because someone absolutely dipped and ghosted the other, moved on, and didn't say a word about it. So let's get an advice card. What's the overall advice? Overall advice. We have be your most authentic self. So I do feel like someone in the situation is being their most authentic self, standing in the guard, setting some type of boundary about what it is that they want, whether that's you or them, not wanting to move things fast, and knowing that there's going to be time that needs to be invested, work that needs to be invested, research that needs to be done. Even if this is a romantic situation, getting more information about the other person, and really, keeping your boundaries up about that, because although things, where's my knight? All the things, feel charming, feel romantic, and you're hopeful, you do know what is supposed to fill this cup, how this cup is filled, and you're not quick to open up and just allow anything into your life without, first seeing them through, seeing things out, filling people out, getting more information about a person, whether that's in business or in romance. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonates. Again, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Peace.